behind Dice. Chris Bosh has it to Parker. Bosh gunning off the lead. Jamario Moon gives to TJ Ford. Man, has Moon been rebounding lately? 39. 8.5 to play here in the first. And that's something that they need to work on when they do rebound well as they shoot it. Joe with 6. 8 straight for the Raptors.
The Rasheed Wallace screen. It really held up Tayshaun's defender, allowing him to catch, turn, and get comfortable.
Chauncey bats it away. Stop and go move by Chauncey. Gave it up to Tayshaun. Ford ran out at him. What happens now? Heck of a year.
And again, the unselfishness to put himself on the bench and allow TJ Ford to start because George
in one. And the Pistons can play for the last shot here of the first. Rodney Stuckey against Calderon. Jason Maxiel with a screen. Inside for Theo Ratliff, and the Pistons lose the handle. Pistons have Theo and Jason Maxiel now at the power positions with Jarvis Hayes, Rodney Stuckey, and Chauncey. 3.9 seconds to play in the first. Calderon behind the back and walked. Good D by Chauncey and Rodney Stuckey, and now the Pistons have 2.
We've got a lot of jump shooters out there.
It was a great jump. Tough luck on the finish. And we got a win. And a Rasheed foul. Says Mike Callahan. Rodney Stuckey splits a double to the ball. Just under 5 minutes to play in the half. Starovich gets the lob. Tayshaun gets his shot. To get through a screen. Take a look at this.
This looked like a sure thing for Starovich, but Tayshaun Prince able to come from a... Pistons could consider themselves fortunate, trailing by just 5. They have only 6 points in this quarter thus far, as they continue to struggle to find consistent offense. So far, when the Pistons are taken out of options 1 and 2, it's one-on-one basketball, which is not working right now.
Rasheed with a show and go move, flips it up short. Tayshaun with a rebound. Chauncey with a long gun. That won't go. Pistons have made just 3 of their last 20 now, after starting 7 for 13. Chauncey's got Ford in the post. Gives to Sheed, gets it back. The turn and gun off. Glasgow. That was the paint. Ford wide open. Way wide with the shot. And Toronto's now missed 6 in a row. Sheed with a long 2, and that is Chris Bosh in the post. An up fake and a jam. He got Amir Johnson. Chauncey works against Anthony Parker. Jamario Moon back on the floor. Checking Tayshaun. He'll step back and gun it, and he got it.
It's amazing how you can miss a ton of shots and then get one make, and it seems to put everybody else back on stride.
And a takeaway. Lindsay ahead to Chauncey. A finger roll. He fills it up. A 3-second and change difference. Shot clock to game clock. Shot clock at 4. Tayshaun on the drive, 2 on the clock, and he draws the foul.
Got exactly.
6 minutes, second half in Toronto. Chauncey works forward again. This time turns. And a turnover on Toronto as you see Chauncey working the post on the 7.
A jumper of Starovich is very trustworthy, George, out to 15, 16 feet. He's comfortable shooting.
Rasheed turns and drives him and draws
off the block, and then forced him into a fadeaway along the baseline with a hand up.
Chauncey penetrates. Rasheed with the long gun. He got it. In Toronto. Aaron Aflalo started the ball game for the injured Rip Hamilton. Out with a sore left hip. The dish to Dice. Shot off iron to Jamario. And Rasheed Wallace just D'd up Bosch.
Did he ever, George? First by pushing him off the block, then getting to take a tough shot with a hand up, and then on the other end after Chauncey right now.
Chauncey against Ford. Antonio fires and fills it up. Antonio McDice gives it up to Chauncey. Back to Antonio for the gun. He got it.
Toronto surges.
Rodney Stuckey over Parker. Off the glass to Ford. P.J. Ford, an alley-oop to Moon. 3-6-1, 4-2, 2-0. His teammate and buddy Bob Lanier.
And he's shooting it very well. 3 of his last 3.
Bosch with the jumper. Overall, a 16-6 tear for Toronto. Rodney Stuckey drives. Nesterovic makes him miss. Jason Maxiel gets it back for Dice, and he drains it. It's inside. Nesterovic rejected. Follows. Did he get it in time? Yes, say the officials. Calderon with a takeaway.
George, he was disruptive defensively in that first half. He's still doing the same things Calderon.
Bargnani. That was ready-made for the big man from Italy. He knocks down the 3, and it's a 17-4 Raptor 1. Let's look back at what Rodney Stuckey did off Sheed's miss.
Watch and appreciate the athleticism, the hang time.
Rodney Stuckey on the run. Rodney Stuckey to the rack. Bargnani fouled him. Goes back to the big man who drives, dishes to Nesterovic. Delfino passes up the shot, now gets it back, lays it up, and lays it in.
Over his last 14 games.
Rodney Stuckey draws a bump. He slide dishes to Parker. Now Carlos Delfino turns and fires and fills it up. 57 Toronto. Tayshaun with the corner 3, and it's through.
To relax. You must keep the pressure on.
There's a trap on Parker and a throwaway. Chauncey with a long gun. He got it. They go inside of Nesterovic. Amir Johnson rejects his hook.
Beautiful.
Never saw him coming.
Defense big time and allowing the Pistons to get back in it.
Rodney Stuckey inside, double clutches and scores it off the air. And now it's only a 7-point lead. The Pistons have scored 8 straight. Rodney Stuckey drives. Rodney Stuckey with a finish. Chauncey missed on the triple try.
The two of them in the backcourt a lot the rest of the way.
77-67 Toronto. Rodney Stuckey shot popped out. P.J. Ford to Parker, back to Ford. Time to set his feet, and he sticks it. A triple for Rodney Stuckey has 10 in the 4th. Dumps it off to Tayshaun, who finds Amir Johnson for the jam.
Toronto lead. With the clock slowly here becoming a factor.
Near swipe from Chauncey, who will lean and gun, and he got it. Rasheed missed from deep. Tayshaun gets it back. And the gun from the top drops by guess who? Though. 2:36 to play. Rodney Stuckey to the baseline, creates his own, rattles it home. Play. Pistons within 6. Chris Bosh with a drive. Bothered by Amir, blocked the shot. Pulled it down. What a brings it the other way.
Pistons played it straight up defensively. Everybody stayed at home, and it paid off.
Chauncey with a long gun. That doesn't go though. Parker with a board. 1.5 minutes to play. Chauncey spins to the lane. Dishes to Rodney Stuckey. Rodney pulls it out. Clock at 10. Side to Parker. Bosh will have to shoot it, and he sticks it. 3 seconds to play. Rodney Stuckey with it. Rodney Stuckey drives it and finishes with a scoop and score. Taps it away from Chauncey. Rashid with a long three, and it's through.